So I'm only making this video because I'm a little frustrated. I'm playing Tales of Arise, and this game's combat is way too good to not have really deep, intricate, difficult super bosses. And I know not every game needs to have super bosses, but I think when the combat system is this peak, it deserves them, just like the Kingdom Hearts series, just like Dark Souls, just like all these games that have very well done combat systems. Usually you don't get to test out the limits and every mechanic that's given to you at your disposal, which makes the fights really, really fun and interactive, because the games aren't meant to be that ridiculously hardcore. And that's where post-game usually comes in the form of super bosses or dungeons. And Tales of Arise did have super bosses, don't get me wrong. It had an amazing amount of post-game content, as well as the Kirito and Asuna boss fight, which was really fun. I lost probably like 4 times before I beat it. And that's basically what I'm getting at. It's not hard enough, and I have too many cool abilities at my disposal to not be using them. Does that make sense? I think this game deserves some super bosses that will pummel us into the ground and maybe cut our CP in half, because even when you get rid of the items, your CP is a little too high by the end of the game. And I hate to bring up Kingdom Hearts again, but bear with me, I play a lot of damn JRPGs, and this is the best comparison I could think of when it comes to super bosses, is there's so many mechanics at your disposal, but the main base game doesn't force you to use them. Alphen and his crew could really wail on some giant scorpions until they're just dust. And even the mechanics of dodging become really easy towards the end. Not easy, but when they give you such a big gap in iframes, when you upgrade your skill tree, it makes Alphen pretty easy to dodge roll. And I just want to see the combat shine to its true potential, because it is fantastic. One of the best combat systems I've played, one of the best action combat systems up there. And when there's a game like that, if you put in super bosses or a really extreme dungeon, it adds replayability. It keeps people going back and doing streams, trying to figure out all the openings to the boss, all the ways you could beat the boss. And with Tales of Arise's combat system, I guarantee you there is 100 different ways you could probably tackle a boss. And stuff like that basically fleshes out the combat system really well and lets us hardcore nerds like me play more of the game. And who doesn't want to see more Alphen and Xion in the crew? Come on. Like, come on. No one's going to be mad if they add super bosses. But let me know, because some people might not want a price tag on it for it to be DLC. So let me know in the comments. I really wanted to get this out there, just kind of start a conversation, or I'm going to end up just talking to myself. But either way, I wanted to get this out there, and maybe someone will see it. I hope you guys have a great day. Please leave a like if you enjoyed, dislike it if you disagree with me, but please let me know. I'd really enjoy feedback, even if it's constructive criticism. Subscribe for more, and yeah, you guys are awesome. Please have a great day.